Some console gamers are leaving consoles in favor of PC. Good, it's the superior platform to invest for the future. There are legitimate reasons to move on to PC. Both PlayStation and Xbox are going to PC anyway. PC has way more games than Xbox, which is true since the last generation. PC has way more support and ease of use, and developers are making it a priority to be verified on Steam Deck as it gets more popular. The only valuable game for the two consoles is GTA 6, which we don't know how good the game will be. I'm sure it will be good, but I don't mind waiting a couple more years for the PC version, just like Red Dead Redemption 2. Nintendo's the only console platform worth investing in. They have great games, and Switch is one of their best-selling consoles to date. If you don't know how to emulate Switch games, then the Switch is a worthy investment, especially for the portability. Then you must screw all these good points up with an AI-generated art of a guy going to the Steam logo. Oh, sorry, Steam! But there's one more thing that makes console gamers do not want to transition to PC gaming. PC gamers are child predators. Wait, what? I have no idea where this is coming from, Greg Miller.
Hey, PC friends who haven't been caught and put in jail yet for being pedophiles.
I'm sorry, did you just say that PC gamers are... What? Where did that comment come from? What makes you say that?
I know you love your mods. The developers, they had a vision and they made a game, but you say, fuck that.
Who the hell are you talking to? Yeah, there are mods that change and overhaul the game, but there are mods that stay as close to the vanilla as possible, like essential game fixes to make the game actually runs.
If you could help Dragon Age Inquisition get running before Chris Hansen and the FBI break down your door, that'd be great.
I'm sorry, but I don't find this joke funny. I don't think PC gamers are gonna help you with this one.
Not all PC gamers are child predators, but all child predators are PC gamers.
Okay then, stick to your Smash Bros. Surely there won't be any child predators there. Speaking of PC gamers and people that are not of age, there is a way for games on PC to be completely banned off the platform. Someone was messing with the Steam API and found out that for Steam games to be banned in Germany, they need to have a required age of 2,147,483,647. That's 2,147,483,647 years old. Jeez, I don't think Fushi from To Your Eternity is that old. But unfortunately, this is fake news. The ban flag there is set to 1, and the use age gate flag is set to 0, which means that required age variable doesn't really matter. To put it simply, Steam doesn't ban games because you're not 2 billion years old. Steam banned games because, well, it depends on the game. Katoa Shoujo, for example, is one of the best visual novels for anyone who has never read a visual novel. Great music, great soundtrack, amazing story, and it's coming out on Steam, but you're not getting the hentai scene, so stick to the original version on the website. It's free anyway. Moving on from a visual novel that takes place in Japan made by Westerners, we have a game that takes place in Japan made by Westerners. The discourse to Assassin's Creed Shadows keeps going on. Ever since my last video, many people are disputing the truth about Yasuke being a black samurai. I'm not going to talk about that here personally. He has a place in fiction either way, and Assassin's Creed Shadows is fiction. But here's the problem. Ubisoft doesn't want to treat it like fiction, and that's where being accurate is something that you should strive for. So, if Yasuke isn't a real historical figure, then you have screwed up big time by your own metrics of historical accuracy, which is why he had to apologize to the whole country of Japan for disrespecting them. Look, I don't expect Assassin's Creed to be historically authentic, but Ubisoft screwed up by even the barest minimum standards. They admitted that they did. What else is there to say? Oh yeah, I'll repeat this ad nauseum. Play Ghost of Tsushima instead, a game so committed to historical accuracy and praised for its authenticity that the developers are made permanent ambassadors of the actual island the game took place on. Ubisoft wishes they can be that good. Ubisoft apologized for their inaccuracy, but some people think they shouldn't.
Y'all can quibble about if he was a samurai or whose swords he was allowed to carry. He was there, everything else should be allowed to be artistic license.
Well, at least we can all agree that Yasuke can be in fiction.
None of this is about historical accuracy. You just hate black people and use Japanese folks as a convenient shields.
No, none of this is about hating on black people. Maybe some doofus online makes it about that, but Ubisoft themselves couldn't meet the standards they strive for, as they said.
Let us also dispense with the pretense that Japanese society isn't itself violently racist with its own form of ultra-conservative right-wing assholes that are more than happy to carry water for this cause.
I'm sorry, what? What does that have to do with anything? Is the country being bad a justification for being historically inaccurate? Again, play Ghost of Tsushima instead. It's a much better game anyway. At least Assassin's Creed is mostly handmade as far as I know, and not entirely AI generated. This post is interesting. It's just a normal social media post of a woman starting every day with lots of self-love. But a lot of people notice an interesting detail. On her MacBook, because of course it's a MacBook, she asked ChatGPT a question. The question being, why did a lot of African Americans like the jazz singer? That's an oddly specific question. Is this a part of film studies? The Jazz Singer is a movie that is blackface and perpetuation of racial stereotypes. Apparently, some African Americans liked it, or at least according to the premise. But I don't know why you asked ChatGPT that question. Maybe look for articles and retrospectives about that written by actual people first before you ask ChatGPT, preferably the ones written by African Americans. Well, ChatGPT is a start at least, but you should expand upon the AI-generated content rather than using it as the answer. Nothing much to say about it other than it's an odd thing to ask the AI for. Speaking of AI generation, it seems that people love to use it as a political statement now. This looks horrible. The dude says, "Hey Donald Trump, you're ready for this?" The image shows Kamala Harris wearing a Captain America suit, which is clearly AI generated, but the thing that sticks out to me is the arm that literally sticks out of the actual Captain America's freaking ears. Where did that extra arm come from? Is that guy trying to be Goro? Thanks to the advancements of technology, AI generated art will surely be weaponized by these terminally political social media dwellers. And boy, don't you just want politics to ruin more things now? Don't you just want these clueless and technologically illiterate terminally political dimwits to be using AI technology just to dunk on their opponents? Back in my day, political arts used to have a satirical edge and brilliant commentary. Actually, I'm just kidding. I don't really know because I really don't care about American politics and political art, but I do care about crap AI art, and this is just crap. AI generation technologies rely on the inputs of many data. If it doesn't have the data, then it won't be able to operate. Runway AI is generating their training data from YouTube videos like MKBHD, which is unfortunately to be expected as AI just grabs everything on the freaking net and uses it for the training data. I don't like it either, but the solution for this would be to put a copyright on everything and have the AI to pay for every copyright infringement, which would not only be a legal nightmare for everyone involved, but it would also destroy the AI companies to pieces. Hey, someone might like that to happen. You know what makes things even dumber? When the AI company sails the freaking seas to get their sources. That's right, they are sailing the seas to get cartoons and anime. In the current climate of horrible streaming services with bad business practices, I don't blame anyone sailing the seas for their entertainment fix. But seeing an AI company sailing the seas for their development is just ironically funny to me. Oh yeah, if you want to be ironically funny, maybe understand the source material first before you make any sort of stupid jokes. This isn't really a way to advertise anything, isn't it? This is the Bebra VPN. I don't know how reliable it is, but it's not among the top recommendations from our VPNs. So Bebra is not really that safe to recommend. But do you really want to download this VPN when the VPN advertises it like this? I don't know if this VPN is aware that they're using Wojaks incorrectly. These Wojaks are supposed to be using to mock things that they are using. So if you're using Wojak in this case, then your product is bad. Your product is to be made fun of. You are a neckbeard soy boy who thinks that he has totally hacked the world with his brand new VPN app. So thanks Bebra VPN for making it easier for people to not select your VPN. Your VPN is garbage, as you yourself said. That's on you. Might as well pick any of the ones recommended by our VPNs with an S. And that's all for the video today. Thank you all so much for watching. If you made it to the end, here's a kitty for you. And also, huge thanks to all these wonderful sponsors. You are all fantastic. If you want to see your names among these legends, then check out the links down below, just $1. And you have supported this channel a lot. Seriously, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.